Beda will win the game today. Hoorah, hoorah. San Beda will win the game today. Hoorah, hoorah. San Beda will go. San Beda will fight. The banners wave red and white. Ra, 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 ra. Go San Beda fight.
Drum, 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 drum.
Welcome to the episode, Coach Paolo. Sorry, medyo... I'm so happy to be a Bedista right now.
SMB. Sarap maging bedista.
Sarap maging Bedista! Speaking of, for tonight's episode, bro, I hope you don't mind and the listeners don't mind that I will celebrate
Baka
because,
pa.
yes, oo, basta, di, kasi binabad ko siya para malamig.
Oh,
Because
wow.
we're going to the semifinals! Let's
Mali
go!
pa, mali pa. Anong we're going to the
Ay,
semifinals? Tapos na tayo sa
We're going to the finals! Let's go! So, ayun. We're going to the finals, pare. Pero, before we dive into the finals, pag-usapan muna natin our awesome win yesterday. Yesterday, you know, bro, I was at an event ni MVP. Tapos, hindi ako nakakausap ng tao hanggang alam kong nanalo na tayo.
Oo, gago ka nun eh.
Eh, wala eh. Si Boss MVP ang boss ko kahapon. There
Bakit?
we go.
Oh. Saan ba yung event mo?
Secret na natin yun. Baka malaman nila saan ako nagtatrabaho eh.
Sabagay nga naman, nga naman. Gago rin. Alam naman ng lahat kung saan ka nagtatrabaho eh.
Saan?
Kay Joey Burger.
Joey Burger.
Oo. Lahat
Cheers!
ng mga bedista. Joey
Sa mga
Burger.
Bedista.
Yan
Yes.
tayo eh. Hindi, ikaw lang yung umiinom eh, no? Yan tayo
Siyempre.
eh.
Hindi,
Ikaw lang eh.
sa
Okay lang.
finals.
Eh,
Sa
okay lang.
finals. Sa championship,
Oh,
pare.
okay lang. Okay,
Champion.
okay lang talaga. Pero, I hate MOA talaga. I hate MOA. I really do.
Hindi ko ba, kasi, ito iunahan na kita. San Beda at 3. Araneta.
San Beda at 3. Araneta, yun yung prediction mo.
Oo.
I think that's we're about the same. We're about the same.
Yeah. San Beda at 3. This is the vengeance of 92.
Ang tanong, sino una mananalo?
San Beda. We're on
Sige,
fire. Yes.
talo.
Teka lang, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Hey guys, welcome again to the Upperbox Podcast. My name is Justin, your host. And together with me is Barangay Captain Paolo na nagkaka-fans na. Ay!
Barangay Cup. Opo, pakitandaan lang po na ilagay lang po sa tamang lagayan na ating mga basurahan para maiwasan po ang peste at pangangalkal ng mga aso.
Yun! Diba? Let's go Barangay Captain Paolo. At guys, by the way, baka next week, hindi na Barangay Captain na tawag na sa kanya. May official title na si Paolo. So, next episode. Okay. Before, kanina pa tayo, pinapangunahan natin sarili natin eh, no? Di pa nga cover yung game. So, ano nangyari kahapon? Paano tayo nanalo? I wasn't there live kasi nga, I was at an event and I was really happy kasi pumutok, napanood ko na third na eh. Yung pumutok, nag-12 run tayo. 12-0 ba yun or 12-2? 12 run. Pero, I was texting you, sabi ko, bro, tambak gaming na naman ba? Sabi mo, hindi. Enoch God mode.
Enoch God mode.
What happened?
Okay. So if people remember what I was talking about last episode, basically lahat ng sinabi ko na dapat gawin ng LPU ginawa nila.
Okay.
So,
Sila
ano yun?
Sige, okay, go. Sorry, ano yung train of thought mo?
What were those things ba na sinabi ko unang-una sa lahat? First, one of what I said was Enoch had to go God mode. Ano na to eh, puso-puso na to eh, di ba? Ang nangyari kasi, Enoch really was super aggressive throughout the game. He really carried the LPU on his back. He was shooting well from the outside. Dude, he scored what, 19, 20 points in the first half alone.
Yeah.
So, and what they did was they really
Hop. Nawawalan si Coach Paolo ng ng audio.
Sorry.
Ayun. Ulit. Go. Yan, meron ka na. Yan, nawala na naman. Wala. Nako, sinasilent si Coach Paolo.
Ayan, okay na.
Yan, okay na.
Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying, the problem really was with Enoch and LPU was they really tried to isolate Jacob Cortez and force the other players of San Beda, other Lions, to really beat us. So, diba, as we discussed, one of the ways to really beat San Beda is to isolate Jacob so that the flow of the offense, medyo mahihirapan sila. Pero yun nga, nung una medyo may epekto. Aside from the fact that LPU were hitting their shots and they were really aggressive on the inside. So mas kumpara sa game 1, mas overall mas maganda yung offense ng LPU. Definitely they had a better offense compared to last time. But yun nga, by the third quarter, initially run ang LPU. Entrance, to the point na lumamangha sila eh. But thankfully, thanks to the shooting of Nigel Gonzalez, dude, and the consistent work of James Payosing, we were able to stave off that run. No? Yun nga yung problema. Yun yung thing about San Beda. That's why, well, I'll discuss this later when we talk about the finals. In this sense, very similar ang Mapua and San Beda. Their bench can beat you. They both have deep benches, and San Beda really showed that this time. Nigel Gonzalez, biruin mo, at the end of the game, the scoring of the bench and the scoring of the starters were exactly the same. 41 points.
And eto bro, yung first half, I think first quarter, second quarter, sobrang spread out nung points natin. There was not one guy just doing all the offense.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Lions, nag-step up yung ibang Lions with the situation of Jacob being isolated. As in, kita mo naman talaga eh. Biruin mo, Jacob Cortez, ang bumabantay sa kanya, si Enoch.
Grabe.
Yung bumabantay sa kanya, ang laki nun, ang physical nun. And they always stay home with him. And props to guys like Dami Contapay, Nigel Gonzalez for hitting
the redemption arc of Dami Contapay.
Right, di ba? Nag-zone ang LPU. So, props to these guys for really stepping up in that situation. Kasi nga, we really need, even in the next series, we're gonna need these players to really hit their shots from the outside and make a contribution sa loob. Our rebounding was really good. And also, pansin ko kasi, even with all of the physicality, hindi na-rattle yung Lions.
Yeah.
I felt that LPU at the end, they got bothered by the calls of the referees.
But I don't think Enoch was bothered. He
wasn't. No.
I like the maturity.
Out of all of them, Enoch wasn't the one bothered as much as his teammates, in my opinion.
Si Bravo tsaka si Umali talagang nakikita mo.
No, Bravo and Umali were pissed. They were pissed the whole situation. But yeah, basically this was a game where the San Beda team was able to show their depth. They were able to show why they're the best perimeter shooting team in the NCAA. They were also able to show that they can respond to adversity. And unfortunately for Lyceum, turnovers eh. Saka, yun yung thing eh. The two halves really showed a different story. In the first half, medyo nagta-turnover tayo. That's why nakakatakbo din ng LPU. And also, at the same time, with that, as I was talking about last week, LPU was executing on their sets.
Mhm.
In the second half, nawala yung turnovers, yung defensive adjustments natin, we were able to really hold off LPU defensively and offensively. So, yeah, it was a great game, man. It was a great game. But
Ang
we were able to pull it off.
ito yung maganda kay Coach Yuri. Ang galing niya gumawa nga ng adjustments. Tama ka. From a tight game in the first half, biglang a run by the Red Lions. Sabi nga, the bagyong Bedista is coming, bro. The storm is coming because, pare, sunod-sunod talaga yun. Puro tres. Like, what the hell?
That's our strength. That's this team's strength, and they will rely on that. So it's if you're gonna do zone against San Beda, sugal yun.
Yeah.
Sugal yun. So this is just indicative of how deep this, again, paulit-ulit, how deep this team is, and how each player has stepped up talaga. Jomel Puno made clutch shots, clutch rebounds.
Yes.
Especially at the end. And alam mo yun, ito yung nakakatawa eh. This game didn't need for Yuken or Jacob to dominate.
Oh yeah,
But
parang
still,
tahimik nga si Yuken eh. Tsaka si Kobe tuloy
yeah.
to. They were
Well,
quiet.
hindi lang tahimik, pero not their usual na 20, 26, di ba? So, that's good kasi it shows that we can win in multiple ways. And that's very dangerous for a team. It's hard. In as much as like Mapua, di ba? Even if you isolate Clint, may Paolo Hernandez ka pa, may Warren Bonifacio ka pa, may Rosillo ka pa. Di ba? Malalim din ang bench ng Mapua. So, yun nga, parang yun yung nakikita natin with this team, with this situation with the Red Lions. And honestly, we have a lot of momentum coming into this final series. Definitely, we are on a winning streak. We haven't lost a game since we lost to Mapua.
Because
diba?
Kung matatalo tayo, wala tayo. That's why we needed to win. We needed to win.
Yeah.
We needed to win.
Going back to the LPU game then, I was watching some of the interviews of Coach Yuri. He really said, para tinanong siya, like, are you surprised by how this team has responded to adversity? Sabi niya, sa totoo lang, I felt na nakabuti sa amin yung dalawang talo namin to Arellano and San Sebastian in the first two games that we had in the first round, because this team could have folded and they could have just said, next year na lang. Because we all know next year will be a very strong team. A lot of recruits are coming in. So sabi niya, next year na lang. But no, this team responded, and we were able to really regroup. And we have to give props to the team, especially to the coaches then, kasi they were able to have the players buy into the system, into the situation, to the program that the San Beda Red Lions have right now, for them to be able to believe where we are. Biruin mo, none of us really imagine ourselves in the finals. Okay, imagine like in a sense na maganda sana nakapag-finals tayo. But nobody really thought of us, sure finals.
Yeah.
Diba? So we have to give the props that they have reached this far. I believe, diba? I believe that they are pushing themselves, or they're really willing themselves into this series with a mindset of we're gonna win this. And we're coming in with confidence. We are coming in, we know we are good and we can beat any team. No? So yeah, it just goes to show how, and I was talking to some of the people around the team about the situation, my mga mindset, and parang naririnig ko, they're very confident. they feel that they can beat LPU, and that's half the battle eh. Pag alam mo naman kaya mo, that's half the battle. So yun. And yun yung maganda. So yeah, LPU, I think LPU was congrats to them. They really did a great job. I believe that they can with Enoch lang naman nag-graduate sa kanila eh.
There's still a strong team. There's a room for maturity, especially kay
Definitely.
Umali tsaka kay Valdes. Kasi, whew,
Oh, bravo. Mali and bravo.
sorry, Valdes, sorry, yeah, bravo. Kasi, naalala ko na naman, bro, yung pagkanood ko sa phone ko, pare, nakita ko kagad yung best play of the game eh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sinend mo nga sa akin.
Ayan,
But yeah,
it's on your screens now.
this is not how we make friends. This is not how we make friends.
Third quarter, why are you forcing your threes?
Kasi gusto nilang humabol, kailangan nilang humabol. They need the momentum. So kung ano, may lisensya naman siguro siya, kaya niya ginagawa yun, di ba? Hindi
Okay.
naman niya titira, wala siyang lisensya eh. Di ba? So,
Nawala na naman po si Coach pa. Hello.
wala na naman ako. Sorry, nilisubukan ko. Yan, hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, yeah, I just feel that this team has a lot of to improve pa with LPU. Maybe they can get help in the inside. They're definitely gonna need a lot of help in the scoring next year.
Yeah.
So definitely they need shooters. Wala silang shooter masyado, honestly. They need shooters.
Pero,
They need shooters.
sige, ito yung mga tanong ng madlang people, nakikita ko sa social media. Bakit naging curse yata ng LPU ang Lions pagdating sa playoffs?
I wouldn't say curse. Kasi in both instances na naglaban tayo in the finals plus here, mas malalim tayo eh. So
Well,
I don't know if it's a curse, di ba? When you say curse, ibig sabihin dapat tinatalo tayo, di ba? So I wouldn't say curse. Talaga mas malalim lang talaga tayo.
or kasi usually kasi pag natatalo tayo ng LPU sa first round, it's parang medyo may bago eh. Kasi if I remember correct, the first time LPU beat us was the time of Ronnie Magsanok na bago talaga. Bago talaga yung coaching staff nung time na yon, di ba? Tapos, so on. Palaging, I think, kay Jamaic din. Natalo din tayo ng LPU pagbago. Pero, lagi na natin silang binabawian afterwards. Madali bang mabasa ang LPU? Or talagang they're so dependent on their starters most of the
Well,
time?
it's difficult to say because both were led by different coaches and both had different situations. So we can't make assumptions na madaling mabasa either way or whatever. We can't compare the team of this year to the team of 5 years ago.
That's true. That's true.
Diba? So hindi mo naman pwedeng gawin yun kasi different set of players, different set of situations, different set of circumstances. So we can't say na kontrapelo tayo ng San Beda or whatever. Parang hindi naman, yung kontrapelo tayo ng LP or whatever. Talagang gano'n lang talaga. It's how di ba? It's how the
Nagkakataon
situation.
lang. Nagkakataon lang.
Oo.
Oo.
Oh, di ba? There was a time when I was a student, 2011, 2012, na San Beda can't beat Baste.
Basta,
Baste
yeah.
can't beat Letran. Letran can't beat San Beda.
Oh, yeah. Oo nga pala. Tapos parang nung Final Four, magkalaban Baste at saka Letran, we were hoping talaga matalo ng Letran ng Baste.
Oo. And ano yun? 2-game twice to beat advantage ang Basti nun. Oo. So, yeah. Yun, 2012. Tama, 2012 yun. So yeah, definitely may ganun. So we can't assume na ganito, ganyan, LPU, whatever. And there may come a day that we can't beat Lyceum. We
Yeah.
never know. Diba? There may come a day we can't beat Lyceum. There may come a day we can't beat AIAC. You just don't know.
That's true.
Yun ang boss basketball eh. Hindi natin alam ang magiging takbo ng kapalaran natin in 5-10 years from now, lalo na sa basketball. Di ba?
Okay. So, tapos na kagad tayo. Parang naninibago ako na isang game lang yung kinover natin. Although,
Well,
we did cover anong Wednesday, diba? Nag-surprise episode tayo. Thank you nga pala. Ang daming nanood nung ano na yun at ang daming nag-comment sa ating surprise episode. Kasi
oo nga.
na talaga nung game 1 eh, no? Parang,
Oo, ganda. But
yes.
important, yung nga yung maganda eh, parang damang-dama mo na yung mga tao sobrang gutom talaga na makarinig about or ma-express, makarinig ng mga opinion regarding sa mga nangyayari sa NCAA.
Pero sige, eto. What could have LPU done better dito?
Close out the shooters. Don't get phased by by the calls. You have to be mentally tough. Limit your turnovers. Ganun. Hit your
So,
shots. Because they were turning the ball over in crucial points. They were not taking their shots. They were having a hard time sa depensa na San Beda, and they couldn't close out San Beda shooters.
I think this is one thing eh. Going into the first game, as I said, parang LPU had San Beda had the challenger mindset and LPU was at a confident level, you know. Tapos itong second game, tsaka lang nag-change yung mindset ng LPU. Well, not all of them, but Enoch na sila na talaga yung challenger here, not San Beda. And I think hindi lang nadala ng buong team yung mindset na yon. Kaya din natalo. Wala ka na naman audio.
Okay.
Hello?
Sorry, hello.
Yes.
Yan.
Go ahead.
We can't say talaga what their mindset was kasi wala naman tayo doon.
Mm.
Hindi natin masabi kung ano yung mga nasa isip nila. We can't assume. We can't assume din na parang kung ano man, whether minilit nila or masyadong malaki para sa kanila, hindi naman natin alam eh. Pero definitely, I felt that they did their best. It's just that a matter of depth lang talaga. They didn't have the depth that we had. And definitely yung nakapekto talaga yun, no? Kasi yun nga, stay home ka kay Cortez, pero tumatama yung mga tira ni Puntapay, tira ni Gonzales, tira ni, 'di ba? Tira ni Payosing, 'di ba? Tagle, Andrada, 'di ba? How will you defend that?
Oo
'Di
nga.
ba? So,
Dapat you have a lot of good defenders nga pala sa San Beda, no? Kasi lahat pwedeng pumutok eh.
yeah. So you need to really lock in defensively with San Beda. And you really need to but you really need to challenge their shots. But yun nga, unfortunately, they weren't able to do that. So, and nag-zone pa sila. So, nag-zone busting pa yung San Beda with the threes. So, great game. Great game.
Do you think it was the right call for Coach Gilbert to do zone at during the first?
I felt it was a right call. I'd
Mm.
do it. Honestly, if I was in his position. Why? He had no choice.
Mm.
Kasi if iiwan mo si Cortez, you're gonna start the momentum eh.
Mm.
Mm. So, and honestly, if I was Lyceum, I'd be comfortable with Kuntapay taking a three.
Mm.
'Di ba? Eh nagkataon lang, tumatama yung mga tres ni Dami.
Oo. First quarter pa lang yata eh. First quarter pa lang tumatama na eh.
Hindi first quarter. Hindi first quarter, mga
Teka,
second, third,
magvi-VAR ako.
'di ba? Mga ganun. But anyway,
Hmm.
yung sitwasyon, di ba? Parang you can't let Jacob heat up. Kasi if he heats up, may mainit ka ng Jacob Cortez na pwede mag-distribute pa sa iba. So pwede pa
Yeah.
niya painitin yung iba. So hayaan mo na ginawin si Jacob, maging asawa ni Enoch, and dare the rest of the Red Lions to beat them from the outside. Di ba? Na and see kung hanggang saan sila. And napatunayan ng Red Lions na kaya nila.
Hindi, tsaka grabe pala si Nigel dito. Nigel! No?
Yeah, he was good, man. He was a
Oo.
really a good magic bunot siya. Magic bunot.
Hindi, nakakagulat.
The moment wasn't too big for him. The moment wasn't too big for him.
Yeah, I'm watching the third quarter right now. It's just full of threes. Yun lang, bagyong Bedista is coming, bro.
Nakakatawa, diba? So, uh, but yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's pretty much what happened with Lyceum, no?
yeah.
Def and San Beda was just really able to do what they needed to do and respond. So, on to Wednesday, on to game
On,
one.
di pa, on to the third placer game.
Ah,
How do you feel about this? How do you feel about the third placer game between Benilde and Lyceum? Parang hindi
as a
naman.
basketball fan, I like it.
Oo.
But if I was a player, I'd hate it.
Oh, parang, like,
Oh,
yeah. Parang,
diba?
parang hindi naman natin ginagawa to dati, no?
It's a new introduction. It's a new introduction.
Mm. Sige.
They're experimenting with
Who do
it.
you got for Benilde versus Lyceum?
I see you. Ay, di. Binil.
Really? Why?
Wala na si Enoch. Pumirma na sa NLEX.
Ah, ganun?
Oo.
Hoy, may blind item pala tayo.
Ano?
May nakipag-break up daw. At pumuntang, kukunin na daw na South Korea.
Kala ko ibang breakup. Ibang breakup yung...
Hindi.
Yeah.
Nakipag-break up na daw siya sa team niya. Ano siya? Sharpshooter.
Oo.
Oo.
Di, feeling ko
Nabalitaan mo
naman.
ba?
Alam ng mga tao yun. Alam naman ng mga tao sino yun kung talagang in tune ka, talagang alam mo.
Pero do you think it's real? It's real na, no?
Oo. Totoo
So,
yun. May picture siya nakasama ni yung agent ni ano,
sige na nga, ilabas na nga natin. Sino ba? Sino ba tong blind item na to?
si Clint. Scummies. Feeling ko tinatapos na niya yung season eh.
Ah, so,
Kasi nag-post siya ng picture kasama, hindi, pinost siya nung agent ni RJ Barrientos din
mm,
na nasa B-League, nasa Japan ngayon na naglalaro. So, ngayon, tapos nag-post siya na magkasama sila. Planning for big things ahead. Oh, pucha.
so nakipag-break na nga siya.
Oo, di ba? We can only assume. Medyo chismis pa to ngayon eh. Pero, ang alam ko, may offer talaga. May offer talaga si Clint from Korea and Japan.
Hindi yun. Meron pa isang blind item.
Sino?
Kinuha na daw siya ng Hyundai Mobus Club. Sharp.
Ito pa.
Oo.
Oh, legit yun.
So, sa bagay, may tatlo naman silang mga bidista na pupunta sa team nila next year.
Pero ano, hindi pa ata siya umaalis eh.
Pero,
Baka, baka tapusin niya talaga yung last game.
pero grabe naman tong breakup na to. Biglaan.
It's the nature of basketball these days. Namimirata ang Korea at Japan ng mga player na Pinoy.
Well, napag-usapan natin yan sa isang podcast natin no? Pero, ano lang, nakakagulat lang na bigla siyang umalis. Kasi, he was one of the focal points of the offense last year. As a rookie, he was a rookie last year.
Yeah, pero we discussed this then. It's life-changing money.
That's true. Actually, I was discussing this with my dad nung nakita ko to. Sabi niya, bakit siya aalis? Sabi ko, I explain nga the reason yung sa Adamson. Di ba? Na nagka-ACL. Tapos,
Jerome.
yeah. So ako, I would rather take the money na lang. Kasi hindi ka naman habang buhay magbabasketball.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, well, meron namang 3 bidis na Oh my God, I can't wait for Benil and San Beda next year.
That'd be fun.
That would
Dami pa pang.
fun. Oo. Sana maging Bolik 2.0 si Jacob. Parang ganun. Na parang,
Game eh.
ha?
In what way? Paano siya magiging Bolic
Oh,
2.0?
hindi pala, oo. Ay, di, para sabihin niya kay Cometa, this is what you lost, bitches. Umalis kayo eh.
Hindi. I won't trash talk these guys kasi I don't know the reason why they left. They might have their reasons. I just wish them the best.
Mhm.
Diba? What's best for their careers, for their families. Ganun na lang. Hindi ko na, para sa akin, hindi ko na hanapin yung wala. I'm sure they had their reasons and I will respect that.
But can you imagine Benil next year pag sa siging ng Bedan him? Maraming
Ano?
nakapasang kamay. Sa side ng
Well,
Benil.
that's fine. That's fine. This is a sign of respect for both alma maters and hindi, wala naman akong issue doon. Like, I'm happy for them. Kung if that I hope that yung mga careers nila mag-flourish and then I hope they did what's best for their families, diba? And for themselves. So, yeah, I'm not gonna trash talk them about it.
All right. Sige, let's go on a short break lang. And are you excited? Are you excited to talk about the finals?
Yes, very much so.
Oo, gusto ko na makita to, pare. So, see you guys in a bit. And we're back. Hey guys, welcome back. So, Coach Pao, before we jump into the finals of UAA NCAA, UAAP muna tayo. Dukas, or later today, as the audience are listening, what do you think about DLSU UP? UP on 2?
Pwede. Grabe yung one-on-one. Pero, pili ko baka makasilat ang Lasal. Grabe yung one-on-one eh.
Mm.
Yung one-on-one ng offense ng UP talagang kain eh. So, hindi rin makaporma si Nakyambaw. Si Evan, di ba? Ang hirap na hirap sila. Yun, malalim din na bench yun, di ba?
So,
So, yung defense din kasi ni Alarcon, ganda. Ganda ng defense.
yeah.
So,
Pero nakita mo yung shinare ng Recticano.net. Bakit daw
yung
masyadong physical?
physicality. I mean,
NCAA be like,
it's nothing new.
it's
Parang it's a normal day in the NCAA. I mean, I don't even see anything wrong necessarily about the play, 'di ba? Ikaw, may nakita ka ba mali doon? 'Di ba?
ay nako. Wait,
How is like I don't see anything wrong with the play when I saw it.
hindi sila sanay, Hindi sila sanay sa physical games.
Yeah. Kaya paano pa kaya pag pumasok ang San Beda at last run? UAP. Nako, yan, isang
Nako.
malupit na usapan na naman yan. Nako, naklanto ko, ito na naman tayo. Mga isang malupit na usapan na naman yan.
Pero sige. Shoutout nga pala to the FEU cheer dance. I'm not sure anong tawag sa kanila. Cheer dance group for winning today or yesterday if you're listening to this on a Sunday. Grabe. Actually wala akong alam. My girlfriend just told me. Shout that out. And Salingawi of UST finally bagging the bronze again after so many years, no? Anyway, so you got Lasal tomorrow, makakasilatan Lasal tomorrow.
Pwede.
Or
Not super confident about it, but yeah, pwede.
pero,
Pero wag ka, ha? Tama yung prediction ko to the number yung sa Lasal Lyceum, ha? Sabi ko 10 points ang panalo, 10 points nga ang panalo. Oh,
okay. Okay, pero ready ka na. Ready mo na yung Lasal him mo, ha? Kasi
kaya.
pupunta tayo sa UP, lalo na pag ka na. May may titulo ka na. Maulaman natin next week. Bakit na naman? Ako na naman.
Ayop ka.
Bro, kasi ganito malamang sa malamang magkasama tayo pumunta sa sa MOA next week. So before tayo sa MOA, dadaan muna kita sa UP para maano yung promise mo.
Layo na ikot eh.
Hindi, ako na bahala sa gas. Ikaw pa pare.
Anyway, tignan namin baka may mga content pa tayo for the finals. Tignan natin. Pero definitely excited kami for the finals. But yeah, baka makasilat yung Lasal. Sabi naman ni Evan, they're promising a fight back on today, on Sunday on game 2. So let's see what happens. But definitely it's gonna be a great game.
Mm-hmm.
UP right now is trying to build a dynasty.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Yes. So
ito pala sabihin ko pare. I've been seeing posts na grabe daw yung mga tao makasupport sa UP. Pero may kilala ka bang player nung 0-14 sila?
I was a UP fan during the time of Marvin Cruz, during the time of Mikey Reyes, Mark Lopez, Woody Ko, Maggi Season. And I don't mind it if people are just watching the Maroons right now. Why? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Does it really matter? At the end of the day, UP has been wanting to be champions, wanting to be in this position for decades.
Mm-hmm.
Decades, di ba? Our generation grew up with UP losing all of its games.
Isipin mo, isang panalo lang nila, nagwa-bonfire na sila.
Exactly. Nagpunta tayo doon. From now, we're talking about the possibility of them building a dynasty. So, for me, I don't mind it if you were a fan during the time that they sucked, or you're just starting to be a fan now. If you're just started being a fan when Diego Dario with that batch, diba, of UP Maroons. At the end of the day, we just got to let people live their lives and
stop
enjoy
gatekeeping basketball or any sport, especially the small football fans out there. Stop gatekeeping sports, man. It's for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah, so what if ngayon na naging fan, diba?
Yeah.
Who cares? I mean, it's good. I mean, iyak. Yeah. I'm happy to have more fans now.
Yeah.
Diba? UP. Before, pag may laro UP, outside of their families, walang nanonood.
Yeah.
And some die-hard UP fans.
Mga panahon pa ni Benji ni Papa Bear pa eh.
Oo, mga ganun. Pero, outside of that, nobody watch. Kasi, hirap. So, let the people enjoy what they want and let the players enjoy this moment. At the top, and they deserve this. So, diba, yun lang, hayaan nyo na yung mga tao. Hayaan nyo mabuhay nila ng buhay nila. Wala naman na sa atin yun, diba?
Ginagalit niya si Coach Pao eh. Pag yan talaga nagalit, naku! Lalo na pag may titulo na siya. Very excited na kami.
Oh, no.
Anyway, Mapua versus San Beda. MIT versus SBU. It's been almost 3 decades since they last faced off in the finals, with Mapua going to the championships, in honor of Boybit's Victoria. Brother, what can you say about this series? Ako, very excited ako dito. San Beda hasn't beaten Mapua in the regular season. We almost by 2 points in the second round, pero we got demolished talaga in first round. What do you think will happen in this series?
Well, in our last game kasi we almost beat them. diba? We show that we can compete with them. And it was evident talaga na kaya naman natin. It's just talagang mahirap. Breaks of
And I believe that the coaching staff really had a good program for good game plan for that particular game, no. But I don't know. For me, this game is going to be a really tough game. I believe that we will be able to really keep it competitive, and uh it has the potential of being a classic. Honestly, it has the potential of being a classic finals. You have superstars on both sides. You have deep benches on both sides. You have brilliant coaches on both sides. You know, uh, it's really important for us though, if we're going to do this for San Beda, to start strong talaga. And we have to lock it in defensively. You know? So there are a lot of similarities between San Beda and Mapua. Both have shooters. Both have deep benches. Both have guys who can take over. Diba? It's a situation na it can you can see it. You can definitely see both teams winning this. Honestly. Hindi foregone conclusion tong finals na to. And we will be treated to a really good one. Okay, so siguro keys to the game muna.
Let's go with Mapua first.
Let's go with Mapua. With Mapua, same thoughts with regard to the Lyceum game. You have to really key on the shooters of San Beda. You have to key in on the defense. Medyo lugi ang Mapua pagdating sa size. So you have to be careful of the size of San Beda, especially with the way that the bigs of San Beda have been playing. Even during this Lyceum series, they have been playing amazing this series. So you have to look out for that. You have to look out for the rebounding. You have to look out for Jacob Cortez, of course, and you have to look out at the shooting of San Beda. You have to force turnovers against San Beda, and your players have to make shots. Yung 'di ba? Kailangan mo makipagsabayan with San Beda on bench depth, 'di ba? Which they can. They have the capability to do that. Pero yun nga, it's important for this team, for Mapua, to really establish themselves early on. Kasi nga, etong San Beda, fresh off of a moral victory, both literal victory and a moral victory. Kasi they beat a good team. They beat them convincingly in both times. And they're coming off a hot streak. They're coming off a winning streak. So, ang momentum nasa San Beda. Sila, they're the top team. And definitely, they are a tough team. But they are coming off na galing sila sa pahinga. Well, hindi man pahinga. I'm sure they're practicing. Pero, alam mo yun, walang play. Diba? Ang mindset ko, feeling ko on both sides of the ball, both sides of San Beda and Mapua, ang mindset nila, feeling ko, they're just gonna focus on themselves, on their system, adjust on where they need to adjust with regards to the defense, on what both sides are showing. But definitely, feeling ko hindi magkakalayo masyado yung game plan nila kasi nga para sa akin ang medyo alike talaga yung teams na to eh. They have a lot of similarities eh. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be a great game. For San Beda naman, both you have to check Clint Escamis in the same way that Mapua has to check Jacob Cortez. San Beda has to check Clint Escamis. You have to first force turnovers. You have to disrupt them. And para sa akin, you have to take advantage of the size. Para feeling ko yun yung X factor eh. Yung big men ng San Beda. Feeling ko, if San Beda dominates the inside and takes advantage of Mapua, feeling ko yun yung X factor eh.
And we're gonna see Viser. Viser malamang ang isang...
Viser, Hopia, di ba?
Hopia, by the way, Hopia, grabe. He's speaking at the right time. Talagang grabe ang growth niya, especially ngayong playoffs. At the same time, si Dami Contapay rin.
Yeah.
Si Viser has always been there eh. Pero Wow.
Yun yung pakiramdam ko, yun yung feel ko na they will be the X factors kasi yun nga, mas malaki tayo eh. Mas malaki ang San Beda kaysa sa Mapua in that sense in the big man department. So, puno, the rebounding is going to be crucial for both teams. Possessions are going to be crucial for both teams. And the guards magbabakbakan yan. Parang aeroplano yan. Parang mabibilis
Dogfight.
yan. Pare-parehas magbabakbakan yan.
It's gonna
Pero
be a dogfight.
sa loob talaga. Yun talaga feeling ko yun yung magiging X factor natin. We have to dominate the boards. We have to dominate the inside. We have to take our advantage of that situation on the inside. Kasi um, I'm saying that you can check Clint. You have to check Clint. But realistically, you can only do so much because he's that talented of a player. Diba? You have to be careful. Kasi he's a two-way player. He's a stat leader in both offense and defense.
Yeah. MVP.
Diba? So he's the rookie MVP for me. I think it's a runaway na eh. Rookie MVP na yan. But anyway, for me, you're gonna have to para sa akin gusto ko nga if they can pero feeling ko mag-a-adjust din naman na Mapua. They're gonna try to tire out Clint. Papagurin nila si Clint defensively. Papabantay nila yung mga yan, sina AJ Royo, sina Eman Tagle, takbo ng takbo. 'Di ba? Padaanin si Clint sa screen para mapagod na mapagod na mapagod. Para by the time the fourth quarter comes, he's too tired to really contribute.
Mm-hmm.
So,
how will San Beda deal with Hernandez?
Hernandez, I feel the thing with Hernandez, he's a guy who has size and has shooting. So you have to really pair him up with somebody that could match that or at least try to contain that. Maybe put in Jomel Puno on him or maybe Payosing. I'm sure you're gonna look at it from this different perspectives, but definitely you can't leave him open, diba? Si Warren, ako para sa akin kay Warren, he relies on the mid-range a lot. So you have to be careful of the pick and pop, those screens na iniiwan niya. So you have to be wary of that. Lock him down on the inside as be wary of the mid-range.
Yeah. Bro, historically speaking, whoever wins the first game becomes the champion. Historically speaking, in the NCAA, whoever wins the first game of the finals becomes the champion. But looking at these two teams, there might be something na we might see something that won't happen because these two teams knows how to adjust accordingly.
Yeah, no, I have to give props to Coach Randy Alcantara and Coach Yuri Escueta because they both know how to adjust. They're really good coaches. So definitely it's gonna be not just a game between the players. It's gonna be a game between two very good coaches. So yun nga, as you were saying that game one is very crucial to set the momentum, but it really can go either way.
Yeah,
it can really go either way. As we were discussing off air, you can win this. Both teams can realistically win this. Diba? Para sa akin, it's all about ano ngayon eh, adjustment, defensive adjustments, offensive adjustments, puso, yun na lang yun eh. Somebody's gonna have to, these are the games that we tell stories about.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Kasi these are the games, I feel that these are the type of games that you remember heroes for. Kasi this is why, because it's that good of a series.
Yes.
It has that potential. Diba? In the same way we talk about the 1991 series between Benny Cheng and San Beda and the Boy Bits Victoria led San Beda Red Lions. Then, diba, when Benny Cheng put in the buzzer beater in Ultra 1991, diba, I think it has that potential too. Which is very fitting kasi considering that the last time Mapua and San Beda faced in the finals was that. Diba?
30 years ago.
Not just 30.
31.
32.
30. Di ba 92 yun?
91.
91. Oh, yeah. Damn.
Diba? We were both not yet born.
Yeah, no. Our parents were still in college, and my dad was still in San Beda.
My dad, I think he was, I don't know if he was working already or he was in law school
Eh,
or was
basta yun.
in, basta yun, basta bata pa tatay ko nun.
Yeah, it's a no. This is another history in the making. One of the historic NCAA games. Imagine that. We're going to cover this, bro.
Yeah, I know. And I'm so fucking excited. Yeah, so it's gonna be an amazing game. It's gonna be a game to be remembered. Um, and I just gotta give Coach Yuri his flowers. Like he really just silenced all of his haters.
So,
Honestly, sobra no.
pare.
Tatawan, natatawa na lang ako eh. Diba? So, and shout out to all of the coaching staff. Sobrang thank you. Sobrang I always say this to the players when I know. Thank you for making San Beda basketball fun again.
Great again.
Okay, we're not gonna use that. I'm not
Okay,
gonna.
yeah,
I don't
sorry.
subscribe to that.
Pero yeah,
But
I believe you, man. Grabe.
but it wasn't this fun. And I was telling the students, yung mga kaibigan natin estudyante, 2010, when I was a student, that feeling of winning a championship when you know you earned it, hindi yung not to diminish the other championships, but when you win it against a very 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 tough team, like the San Sebastian Stags or the Letran Knights or those iterations, iba eh.
Yeah.
And you're left with that high that you keep looking for every year.
Yeah.
That memory of that high of winning and supporting this team that you're left looking for every year. Tapos para sa akin this is the closest I've felt since 2010 to that feeling. I'm not saying it's the same. Iba yung 2010 eh. Iba yung magic nung taon na yun, but it's the closest kasi nobody expected this team to be this good, to be this amazing. So
Sa akin,
props to
bro.
the player. Super props to the players. Super props to the coaching staff. Whatever happens in this series, um, sobrang thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, San Beda, tayo ang ugali ng Bedista pagdating sa basketball. Nothing is good enough for us except our championship. But I have to give our players and our coaching staff their flowers as early as now. Kasi nga, grabe yung hinarap nila na adversity. Diba? So, um, diba? They really showed up and they really showed out and they really proved themselves to their doubters.
Sa akin naman, also props to Mapua, the players and the coaching staff. Nobody expected them to be this dominant this season.
Yeah.
Everybody wrote them off.
Sobra.
Everybody wrote them off. The Benil Dean, the announcers, the commentators. Mapua was nowhere near the final four. Usually there's gonna be a San Beda here and there. Pero Mapua, they're always written off. Parang they're usually at the 6, 7, 8 spot sa mga predictions nila. But damn, Mapua just proved everyone wrong.
Exactly. Sobra.
Yeah.
Especially coming from where they were last year, no? Sobrang pangit ng season nila. Clint Escamis, man. Clint Escamis really cured a lot of their problems, diba?
Yeah.
Scoring wise. So, yeah.
Tsaka ano pa, sa akin naman, as a San Beda fan, bro, you were mentioning kanina, this is a story, a game that people will talk about for ages. And for me, this would be like the Super Six of San Beda, where De La Cruz and Bonsubre led four other Brave Lions to defeat the Arellano Chiefs. Only 6 Bedans.
Mm.
First game of 2012 season, if I believe, 89, if I remember correct.
No. It's 2000.
12.
13.
2012. 12. First year.
12 ba?
Yeah, I was a first year. Freshman ako. That was the first ever game that I watched. Nataka ko, bakit konti lang Lions? Tapos, patalo nila yung Arellano.
Tapos ang konti ng tao.
Oh, but sa akin, I believe, bro. If we win, if San Beda wins, if Mapua wins, sa akin, it's going to be a great series. Like, as a basketball, I'm gonna be sad as a Bedan. But as a basketball
fan, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this as a basketball fan. This is gonna be a great series.
Not just a basketball, a sports fan, because the narratives here, amazing. Like,
diba? May Boy Bits Victoria factor, may 1991 championship factor, may ending 32 years of title drought factor, diba? And 32-23 ang Mapua, tayo naman 23-23, 23rd championship. Ang daming narrative going into this, diba? So it's gonna be an exciting series talaga. So yes, these are the type of series that you write, you tell stories about. So and this is the type of series you really want to be in.
Yeah. Sige, should we go to the predictions?
Yeah.
Sige, ako muna. Mapua, San Beda.
Para gana para San Beda.
Adelante! Victoria! Check, ka na!
Akin San Beda, Mapua, San Beda.
Really? Pustahan?
You have a gambling problem. At na lang?
De, pero again, sa akin, I'm saying that for no real basis, but rather because of my bias.
Sa akin, Mapua, San Beda, Mapua, San Beda.
Yeah.
Yun yung pakiramdam.
Friendly wager.
Pa-check ka na.
Anyway,
Check ka na.
Guys, thank you for watching episode number 9 of the Upperbox Podcast. I just want to shout out some few people who commented on our last episode. Si Jordan Magtango. Sabi niya, I think Mapua will be champion. Also, idol ko po yan si Coach Pao. Nuts! Coach Pao fan club.
Sino ka man? Tama na cooking.
After this week, baka hindi na Coach Pao ang tawag natin sa kanya. You'll learn very, very soon. Stay tuned. Again, like and share our Facebook pages for the latest announcements. Also, ito pala. Charlito Jr. Barcelona 82. What are the X factors for the finals against Mapua?
I discussed the big man.
The big man. So yun, Charlito. Okay, I think that's it for our shoutouts. Also, shoutout din pala sa Tunay Kang Bedista. Kanina I was seeing posts from Mapua Bedans na this will be a gentleman's game daw. And I believe ganun naman. Hindi naman to parang riot game. Parang pagletran ng kalaban. Pero yeah, this will be a gentleman's game. And yeah, respect na lang. Sabi nga ng ibang mga friends natin, bro, panalo na yung mga Mapua na mga Bedista. Like Clint Escamis. Win or lose, panalo siya. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Clint. San Beda Alabang pala siya. Kanina ko lang din nalaman. That's why he was singing our hymns pag games. Okay, shout out. I think that's it. To everyone, to all our fans, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you guys.
Sobrang thank you sa mga sa mga naging fans namin this year. Nakita namin yung Spotify rap nung
pare.
Diba? Nakakatuwa naman.
Sa top 1 podcast tayo of some of our listeners. Very nakakatuwa.
Diba?
Oo. So,
ako kasi top 1 podcast ko. Ano ba? Top 1 podcast ko. Full pass.
Hindi mo kasi pinapakinggan yung mga boses natin, bro.
Bakit pa? Lagi naman tayo nag-uusap. Nakmanto ko. Hindi pa ba tayo nagsasawa sa isa't isa?
Fine. Gusto ko lang pinapakinggan mo para support din sarili natin.
Pero yeah, guys, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe our shit.
Uy, giwagan niya din si
Giwagan niya na tayo, pare. Siyempre, tumataas.
Like, share, subscribe, bro. Like, share, subscribe.
share, subscribe na tayo. Vloggers na tayo.
Comment 3 of your friends. Tag mo sila, then share it. Tell them to share it.
Bro, di ba? Power.
But again, we're only kidding. We are really happy that we're given a platform to talk about basketball like this, especially sa amin, mga Bedista, to talk to fellow Bedans. You know, we're not really looking for anything for this. We just really love to analyze and talk about basketball. Kasi, yun yung pinag-uusapan namin pag nasa kotse kami ni Pao eh.
Oo. Di ba? Pagkakain, kokotse. Di ba? So, ba't di na namin i-broadcast? Di ba? Ang sayang laway eh. Di, nakakabuting paraan na namin gawin, di ba? Mahal na bilihin ngayon, mga kaibigan. Tandaan nyo, kanya-kanya diskarte na lang.
Dito, eh.
Di ba nga kami kumikita dito eh.
Pero yun nga, we're thankful for that. We're thankful for the opportunity. Grabe, bro, 2 months in. Tapos ito na, nasa finals na tayo. We're preparing na for the postseason. Syempre, abangan din natin yung PCCL. Yung mga rumors going into the next season.
Alam ko may PCCL pa eh. Pero ewan, yun na natin. Yun nga, hindi.
Other Martins. Preseason. Next year.
Yun na natin. Hindi ko nga alam magano ko. Manonood ako definitely ng mga preseason pag kaya ko, pag weekend siguro. Manonood ako. Pero pag
kakayanin mo pa ba pag naging ano ka na?
Try natin. Try natin. Tignan ko. Dapat dapat in-live stream na nila yun eh. Para kahit sa bahay ako, pwede ko panoorin eh. Pero yun, sobrang thankful to everyone. Please do like, share, subscribe. We do appreciate the support. Sobra. And thank you to everyone. To our friends na sobrang supportive dito, Ultras Bedista, sobrang thank you sa inyo. Love na love namin kayo kasi sobrang supportive dito sa ginagawa namin katarantaduhan.
Uy, shout out to them na talagang sumuporta last game. Talagang dating nagkubaw expo pagkatapos.
Lahat nag-moving on. Nag-moving on lahat eh.
Oo.
Diba? Pasok sa aesthetics. Diba? Parang bububog ka, pupunta kang Cubao Expo.
Oo.
Alam ka na, Ramona Flowers type of girl na, diba?
Hindi, pumunta silang expo, pero kasama na yung mga asawa nila.
Oo. Well, hindi lahat. Hindi naman lahat doon may asawa, pero diba lahat nagbububuon?
Yeah.
Pero,
yeah.
Ayun, hope we get to see everyone at the games and good luck sa pagkuha ng ticket, lalo na for game 2. It's gonna be a tough.
Alright.
But yeah, thank you and good night everyone. And gandang tanghali pala. Good afternoon sa lahat. And go San Beda fight.
Go San Beda fight. Nakakainis. Nakakabanas. Ano yung kanta natin kanina? Wag. Baka maano tayo. Roll the drums. Bye-bye.